Hi everyone. In my last video, The Power of Appreciation, some of you asked a simple yet deep question. What are the blessings we truly have in life? That question stuck with me, and I knew I had to make this video. Now, take a moment and think. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to live happily despite challenges, while others, who seem to have it all, still struggle? The truth is, blessings aren't always about having everything. They're about recognizing what we do have. And what if I told you that there's a hidden balance behind the blessings in our lives? Something that most of us never really think about. Today we're going to explore some of the blessings that shape our lives, backed by real statistics that might just surprise you. But here's the catch. I won't be revealing everything right away. Stick with me, and by the end of this video, you might start seeing your own life in a completely different way. What are blessings? Blessings are those gifts in life that we often overlook. They're not just about money or material things. They include our health, our senses, our ability to move, communicate, and even the simple fact that we have food on our plate and a roof over our heads. Let's break down some of these blessings, using real-world data to show how valuable they truly are. Health, a priceless gift. It's easy to take our health for granted until we lose it. But did you know? Over 1 billion people worldwide, about 15% of the global population, live with some form of disability. Back pain alone affects 600 million people, making it the leading cause of disability. Only 4.3% of people worldwide have no health issues at all. That means almost everyone has something to deal with, yet many of us are still fortunate enough to function normally. If you woke up today feeling healthy, you already have something to be grateful for. Family and relationships, the invisible support system. Love and connection are blessings that money can't buy. Studies show that people with strong social connections live 50% longer than those who are isolated. Having a supportive network reduces stress and the risk of depression. So if you have family or friends who support you, consider yourself lucky. You're richer than you think. Sensory abilities, the windows to the world. We often forget how amazing it is to see, hear, and experience the world around us. Globally, an estimated 43 million people are blind, and 295 million have moderate to severe visual impairment according to the VLEG 2020 model. Yet many of us never stop to appreciate our ability to see. Around 430 million people globally have disabling hearing loss. Yet most of us enjoy the gift of sound without a second thought. Mobility and physical functions, the power to move. Imagine not being able to walk, write, or even hold a cup of water. For many, this is a reality. About 75 million people worldwide rely on wheelchairs. Yet many of us can move freely without pain or difficulty. Basic necessities, the foundation of stability. What about the simple things? Food, a home, a steady income. Over 828 million people worldwide suffer from hunger. More than 150 million people experience homelessness, while many more live in inadequate housing. If you have a place to sleep and food on your plate, you're already ahead of hundreds of millions of people. These are just a few of the blessings we often forget about. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Blessings don't always come in perfect packages. That's where the balance of life comes in. I want to emphasize that if you currently don't have one or more of these blessings, it doesn't mean you're unlucky or that your life is less valuable. As I mentioned in my previous video and in this one, our view on blessings is not about comparing or ranking our lives. Sometimes what might seem like a missing blessing can be offset by unique strengths in other areas. My intention is not to offend anyone who may be facing challenges in one aspect of life. Rather, it's to highlight that every person's journey is unique. Please continue watching this video and check out the previous one to fully understand this perspective. The concept of blessings balance. Have you ever looked at someone and thought, wow, they have everything, but do they really? Life has a way of balancing itself out. Some people have wealth, but they struggle with health issues. Others may not have much money, but they have strong, loving relationships. Someone might have a highly successful career, but they feel empty inside. Another person might be physically disabled, yet they have an incredibly sharp mind that allows them to achieve great things. Think about this. Have you ever met a person who's extremely wealthy but feels lonely? Or someone with the perfect family but who constantly battles financial struggles? These are life's trade-offs, where one blessing might come with its own set of challenges. The key is to stop comparing our lives to others. We often look at someone else's life from the outside and think they have it better, but we don't know their internal struggles. Maybe the person you envy actually wishes they had your life. Instead of wishing for what we don't have, let's start appreciating the blessings we do have. There's no such thing as a perfect life, only a grateful one. Contrasts and complements in life's blessings. Life has a fascinating way of distributing blessings and challenges in a unique balance. Sometimes the very thing we envy in others comes with struggles we don't see. Let's explore a few of these contrasts. Wealth versus health. Many people strive for financial success, believing that money brings happiness. But how often do we hear about wealthy individuals battling chronic illnesses, stress, or a lack of genuine relationships? Studies have shown that high income does not always correlate with life satisfaction. In fact, a 2021 study published in the journal PNAS found that emotional well-being plateaus after an annual income of about $75,000. This means that beyond meeting basic needs, wealth does not necessarily make people happier or healthier. Disabilities versus other strengths. While some face physical limitations, they often develop exceptional abilities in other areas. For example, research on neuroplasticity shows that visually impaired individuals frequently have heightened senses of touch and hearing, enabling them to excel in areas like music, memory, or analytical thinking. One famous example is Stephen Hawking, whose motor neuron disease did not prevent him from revolutionizing theoretical physics. Family versus financial stability. A loving, supportive family can be one of the greatest blessings, but it doesn't always come with financial security. Conversely, some people achieve financial independence but feel a deep void due to the absence of strong family connections. A Harvard study on adult development, which tracked participants for over 80 years, found that quality relationships are the key to long-term happiness, not money or fame. These comparisons are not meant to diminish anyone's struggles, but to illustrate that life is a unique blend of gifts and challenges. No one has a perfect life, and that realization should bring both humility and gratitude. Gratitude, appreciation, and the beauty of monotheism. At this point, we've explored how many blessings we have in life: our health, relationships, abilities, and basic needs. But have you ever stopped to think about where these blessings come from? Are they just coincidences, or is there a deeper meaning behind them? Monotheism teaches us that every blessing in life is not random. It is a gift from the Creator who provides, sustains, and nurtures us. When we truly recognize our blessings, we naturally feel gratitude, and gratitude leads us to acknowledge the one who gave them. The concept of recognizing blessings and showing gratitude is deeply embedded in monotheistic teachings. In monotheism, appreciation is not just about being thankful. It's about acknowledging that these gifts have a source and that we are not self-sufficient. This belief develops humility, contentment, and a deeper sense of purpose. Monotheism teaches that gratitude brings more blessings into our lives. When we express thankfulness, we align ourselves with a positive and fulfilled mindset. It reminds us that life's balance is intentional. Both ease and hardship are part of a greater plan. It encourages us to use our blessings wisely, not just for ourselves but to help others, strengthening our sense of compassion and responsibility. If you found value in this discussion on blessings and appreciation, then I encourage you to explore monotheism with an open heart. It carries within it a deep wisdom that teaches us to be mindful of our gifts, patient in difficulties, and purposeful in life. Take a moment to reflect. If these blessings are so valuable, isn't it worth considering who granted them? If gratitude enhances life, wouldn't it make sense to direct it to the one who provides everything? If monotheism already carries such a beautiful perspective on life's gifts, why not explore it further? I invite you to think about these points deeply. If this resonates with you, take the time to learn more. You might just discover a sense of peace and clarity that changes your perspective forever. In this video, we explore the many blessings in life, from health and family to financial stability and sensory abilities. We back them up with statistics to show how fortunate we are in ways we might not have considered before. We also discuss the balance in life, where each individual has a mix of gifts and challenges, making every person's experience unique. Life is not about having it all. It's about appreciating what we have. Every challenge comes with an unseen blessing, and every blessing comes with its own responsibility. Instead of dwelling on what's missing, let's focus on what's present. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What is one blessing in your life that you now appreciate more? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on gratitude, happiness, and life's deeper meanings. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.